Hey, welcome back to this channel. Well, for today, I would like to play with this cool agent that I found on internet. This is the Agent Zero, and well, you can find. I will let you in the comments the link to the documentations. Well, it has a really a step-by-step documentation to explain and install this yourself. This cool agent, well, I've been playing with it a little bit, and I found really interesting. Well, look, I want to talk about it more in detail. Well, this cool thing, first of all, is running in local, right? You can see at my IP address is the local host, but also I have uh, this in a Docker container because, well, if you try this by your own, do not install in your local, right? It's the first recommendation because, well, this agent will has a feature that can access to the local files. We see it in a moment, but well, for the security of your environment, it's better if you install it in an isolating environment. In my case, well, I'm using a Docker container to run this locally, and well, connected with my credential with the OpenAI API. So, well, let's play with it. First of all, well, uh, let's try with a very simple tags. What time is in Valley, for example? And the cool thing is, as you can see, they take the input of the user and start generating uh, all the necessary agents and the necessary process to execute this task. For example, well, uh, it generates a first agent that build uh, that prompt to the other agent that is the execution tool. So they'll execute uh, Python code, this executed, and give me the current time in Bali. So, well, I found it pretty cool. Also, well, what if we try to with another one? Well, I have this these links. I take the previous exercise that I did with the surf shop. If you haven't seen it, I lit the link at the top of the part of the video, so you can see it again. But well, the thing is that I built like a database, very basic one, just to test it and upload my to my drive. And well, let's see what happened with the information online. So well, download these files and explain to me what data it contains and um, what is why is this useful. No, let's what that it contains, and tell me if this is useful or not. Let's see what happened. Okay, well, now I think that the first thing, right? Yeah, they'll start building a Python code to download the data. So after that, well, as you can see, the execution tool, for example, at this part is missing the pandas module. So they start to actually install by itself the requirements that they need to generate all these executions. What I think is really really impressive. Okay, well, at this part, they as soon as they finish, they start again. Well, it finds some bugs in the previous code. So okay, they start now. Did not find the the files, so they will try another one that will be the um, knowledge tool, and start to okay, let me see what is happening right here. It's very interesting. Well, it's using the knowledge tool, how to properly format Google Sheets, links to download at CSV. Okay, well, I didn't I didn't tell it that it needs to download the CSV, but maybe it considered that it's properly to index and analyze all the data. So there is searching actually on internet. Well, I haven't a perplexity a account, so they skipped that step. But actually, they find a way to correcting the URLs and wow, and download as a CSV. Ah, that's pretty cool. Actually, it downloaded and tell it to the previous agent that successfully retrieved from the both Google Sheets. And well, they start using the local data, right? And start analyzing. Okay, well, we have a response right here. So the data retrieved from the Google Sheet is as the following: product details, total products 25. Each product has a unique attributes, including. Okay, yeah, that's what I have. Custom orders. Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. Useful. I will it considered as as a useful information. This data is valuable for analyzing products performance and understanding the customer purchasing patterns. Wow, that's very awesome. I really impressed with that because actually we are start managing online data, but also using the local tools. And actually, if we take a look of the Docker container, I see that we can see actually, yeah, we have it download and store the the data in a CSV. Wow, that's pretty awesome. Cool. Okay, well, let's check it out another example. So let's do some code. Um, okay, build a Python script that let me see how we can do with that. Um, that record my voice and uh, and write and transcript it to text. Well, let's see what happened with that. This is, I don't think that is okay. In live, let's clear that and save the code in the home folder to extract from the Docker container that tested in my local. Well, let's see what happened with that. Okay, that's pretty cool. The user wants a Python script that records the voice and transcribes. Oh, this is a typo. Uh, but it corrected and in text in real time. I will use the Flash framework for the web application and the web audio API for recording audio. For transcription, I will utilize the OpenAI Whisper API or a similar service to convert audio to text. Wow. I will save the script in the user's home folder as live voice transcriber.py. Wow, that's pretty cool because actually I give it a like a, this is a really bad prompt actually, but it take the prompt, improve it, and pass and create the agent and pass to it. So it's really awesome actually. Okay, well, did you start to creating some Python code to transcribe audio, the execution tool? Um, okay, okay. Well, we have it. The Python script for live voice transcription has been created and saved as live voice transcriber in your home folders. Note, you need to replace your API key's transcript with your actual OpenAI API to enable the transcription functionality. Okay, well, let's take a look. Okay, well, it's it's not in a home folder actually. Um, well, let's take a look again. Maybe refreshing. No, it's not. Okay, well, let's ask. I cannot see the Python file. Let's see what happened. I'm just playing with it, but okay. The file live voice transcriber is located in your home directory. Okay, to open it, I can use. Okay, well, if I have this running in my local, actually, it's very cool because, well, if it can runs and execute, and in some example that I did previously, I noticed that actually it can run the code and uh, uh, well make a port available to test all the code. So it's pretty cool actually. But I'm still, where is that folder? Media. I cannot see in the folder. Okay. Show me the full code of live voice transcriber. Okay. Okay, what happened with that? So the name OS is not defined, and this is because, well, it missing this and okay, okay, it missed importation. Okay, well, we have it now. Yeah, actually, we have it. Okay, that's very cool. Well, let's take a look of it. Just open our Visual Studio Code. Okay, just get a new file. Uh, text voice to text.py. And actually, we have a very decent code right here. So what we have right here, we have the Flask modules, the request importation, we have a Flask. Okay, okay, got it. Well, what they built right here is an API to, okay, well, let's get the full code right now. Yes, very basic one. Okay, let's see what happened with that. Well, what is the prompt that actually generates to the sub agent? The users want a minimalist web page that calls the API from YAP and displays the transcriber results. Will create a simple HTML structure, use as CSS for basic style, and JavaScript to handle the API. Okay, okay, we got it. First of all, we need to run this. Okay, Python voice to text py. So this will be start the Python Flask application. So well, I think that we are having already. Now we are open the. This is the code that the agent zero creates. So let's check it. This one. Okay, let's get the transcribe button right here. Okay, let's see what is happening. Okay, network performance. What is happening with that course error? Okay. Okay. Well, what we have here is this part. Well, I need to correct because well, I was having some issues with the course. With the course at the Flask um, application. So, well, I basically use Cloud to analyze the code and will create all the new code with the corrections. Well, at its case, um, it creates the upload folder. We clean the files after using. We are deleting the file. If there is another error, we have the credential. Well, for sure I will delete this API key after publish the video. So don't worry. And after that, well, we are using the whisper model to transcribe all the audio to text. And after that, well, I get some modifications from Cloud to improve the code that I get um, from the audio transcription, the first draft that I made with the Agent Zero, basically to show you if you have course error or um, or any API key or error with the model or with the calling the functions, just to show you to the user, right? And yeah, well, after that, you can see this. This is the HTML. So, well, let's put it right here, and they start processing the audio. And well, in a moment, we will have all the transcription that I consider that's pretty cool. Well, as you can see, well, the Agent Zero needs to improve some code, um, all the coding feature, because well, I have some bugs that I need to correct after generate, but I consider that's very impressive, right? Because well, there it's very organic, and you can see what is these kind of thoughts, step by step, and how well, the feature that most impressed to me is the ability to test the own code, the own code that it's generating, and the other part is just to keep looking for other options until get uh, the most properly answer to the user. That's the the mm, the feature that most impressed to me. And well, we have our translation. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We have all the punctuations. Well, Whisper is amazing. But yeah, we have this one right here. And the other part, to uh, finishing this video, I would like to test something that just came to my mind. I don't know if this will work, but let's take a look of it. I configured this agent with a zero point 0.5 of temperature. So I will request if it can change their own configuration by itself. So, well, let's get a look. Change your temperature value from zero point 0.5 to zero point 0.7. Okay, let's see what happened with that. Okay. Oh, cool. The user request to change the temperature from zero. The adjustment will affect the randomness and the creativity of the responses. I will create the update of the temperature accordingly. Okay, they call the memory save agent and update the value. Okay, temperature value updated. Okay, okay, yeah. Well, actually, it can configure itself. So if an user, for example, doesn't know what is the temperature for, they can actually request to the agent how will configure what is the best configuration according with the user requirements. That I think that's very sick. Okay, okay. Well, I think that we were done with that. I will continue exploring the updates. They put all their releases right here. So actually you can see all the features that come from every release. And well, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. I really like this tool. I think that all the way that he built every thought, it's very organic. It's very amazing. I think, as I told you, that there is some couple bugs in code generation, but despite that, I think that it's a very cool tool. And yeah, for sure, we will wait until the next release and keep playing with it. Thank you very much for watching. If you like it, please give me a like, subscribe, and yeah, have a good waves. Yee!